What is going on, guys? It is Zigzag here and welcome back to another video. Today we are playing the country mode on Battle Royale with no moving, panning or zooming. I hope you guys really enjoy. Be sure to like and subscribe because I still have daily videos coming for a little bit longer while I'm on uni break. And yeah, just for this first match it will be recorded commentary because I forgot to have my microphone plugged in. So enjoy, guys. Okay, so this was the first round and it wasn't loading in. And as soon as I moved out to see what it was, I could immediately see that the buildings were probably not quite as nice as you would see in Austria. So I was immediately thinking Slovenia, and because someone else guessed Austria, it was an easy guess. And yeah, there was lots of wrong guesses for this one for some reason. But eventually, what was that? 7 people making it through. Next one was pretty tough. So my initial thought, because of the concrete road and the yellow line, was Philippines. So that's what I went ahead and guessed. And these people in the background, they were too far away to actually tell where they might be from. 2 people locked, and just waited for them. Brazil and Colombia. So yeah, I was thinking, okay, it must be South America then. Still went for the Philippines guess. Was just waiting to see what people would do. And yeah, more South American guesses came in. So I figured there must be some clue around the corner that suggests that we are in South America that we didn't see. I'll go for Brazil, which ended up not being a very good guess because there was only a single yellow line. With the double yellow line, I knew it had to be somewhere like Mexico, and that's what I had ready. And as soon as another guy guessed Thailand here, I thought, okay, Mexico it is. And yep, sure enough, it was correct. And I made it through comfortably in the end, but using 2 incorrect guesses. So not too bad, not too great either. Next one, as soon as I loaded in, I was thinking Senegal. It's just kind of that sand color that looks quite Senegalese. I also thought that northern Ghana might be a possibility here, but the buildings, the architecture, and the kind of the roadside and the dust, it looked more Senegalese. So I went for Senegal, locked it in. Was thinking about going Ghana, but yeah, Senegal it was, of course. Okay, the next round, I immediately looked and I thought, okay, it looks like Australia or New Zealand. And I lined up the sun here, and we can see the sun is to the north because of the way the shadow is cast on that pole there. And so I thought Southern Hemisphere has to be Australia, New Zealand, or South Africa. Locked New Zealand here just because of that vegetation in the background. It just kind of looked like Australia, but not quite. So that's normally when I go for New Zealand. Pretty easy for me, but yeah, a nice round. This one I thought, oh no, I'm screwed. But then I saw a little blue dot on the pole there, and I knew they do that sometimes in France, so that made it easy to go France. But I was also thinking Czech Republic, Italy, also options here. Ended up just opting for the France, and it got me through. There must have been some French language because these other 2 also made it through. Next round, immediately was thinking Cambodia or Thailand because of the stilts houses, and then I saw a Thai light bulb up on the pole there. It's really long, quite distinctive, I pointed out there. And yeah, it was easy Thailand. Was thinking about Cambodia next, but these guys took a while to get it. Eventually, one guy does get it. And this round had the potential to be difficult, but over in the left-hand corner of the screen, we have a bit of language. It looks like Spanish to me. And then also we got these green markings, these green road lines on the ground, which I have also seen quite frequently in Spain, actually. So was thinking of Portugal as well, but yeah, ended up being Spain. With the double yellows on the outside of the road here, and with the left-hand drive, this one was an easy Singapore. So I immediately went in here, and now the question was, will our friend here follow and be able to get Singapore? Tends to be one of the easier countries, and he's probably moving around just making sure, and of course he manages to get it as well. Next one. This ends up being the final round of the first game of the day, and would you look at it, we have a yellow number plate there. And so I thought with the brick buildings and the steep roofs, we must be in Denmark. However, it was not Denmark, so I'm waiting for the lock-in. I'm pretty confident right now because a lot of the time you'll have a combination of yellow and white number plates, and I'm like, huh? I could not believe it, really. So I thought, okay, where's it? He goes Poland, I go Netherlands because of the yellow plate, and yes, ends up being correct. So not a bad effort. I was pretty pleased with that. And yeah, that's how it went for the first game. Okay, so we are immediately into the next one. Only 5 people playing along this time. We're driving right-hand side of the road, and we have the yellow inside line, so I think... Oh, this one's actually tough. I don't know what I think of this black and white here. We have a bit of a car here. as well. The green number plates should be Mexico, right? I think it's Mexico. No, not Mexico. So we have like a bit of a river to the north here. There's green number plates, huh? So maybe this is, with the green number plates, maybe it's Philippines, actually. No one's guessed Philippines yet, so I think it might be there. And not Philippines either, so I'm just confused because they're using the American style of highway markings here. So let's see, we got a Kia. Yeah. Could it be Nigeria? Driving right hand side of the road. Do they occasionally have red number plates in Nigeria? I mean green number plates in Nigeria? So let's look at the other guesses here. We've got Europe. It's not Europe, I don't think. Could it be? No, it's not Europe. Yes, I think this could be Nigeria with this blur, actually. It's really a tough round, though. It does not make a lot of sense to me. I'm really keen to see where this one actually is. But let's go for Nigeria. Kind of reminds me of Lagos area. Yes, it is Nigeria. Wow. So not exactly what I was expecting, but I did faintly remember that they have some green number plates over there. This police car did not look particularly Nigerian to me. And it seems like only 4 of us made it through, and we have a Danish bollard here, so we can immediately lock Denmark, and that is good news for us, because any country-specific clue is what we're dying to have. And let's see how people go. Okay, so I'm the only one who's going to lock, just me and Nathan in the final 2 here, and we have a tough one here. It's fairly green, kind of winter coverage here. I'm just going to have to lock... I think I'm going to have to lock Hungary here. I think my next option would be Czechia, maybe then Bulgaria. Not really sure. Yeah, so maybe Czechia. And then Bulgaria or Croatia. Yeah, let me take one more look. You know what? It could actually be like Sweden or Finland now that I'm looking at... Got some birch trees in here. He's guessed Sweden, so I'm going to go for Finland. And... yes, we won it. Let's go. I mean, not exactly how you want to win, just using his guess basically to get there, but hey, it was a really tough round, so let's go in for another. And we actually ranked up to level 17, so that's good stuff. It's good stuff. Okay, so it's 8 of us. Appears to be 8 people. Okay, first round here. Some mountains. Okay, this one's interesting. Looks like South Africa to me. Left-hand drive. This looks like Cape Town. So that's where I'm gonna guess. Actually, and also this this pink like salmon colored curb line here, if you can see it, that one's South African, and they also use it in Britain as well. So we got it correct. Okay, next round. Seems like everyone made it through, so that is good for them. And it looks like this one might be our elimination round. I'm really gonna have to rely on what other people say here. So France and Britain are my initial thoughts. And people are locking. That is rather concerning. So that is... let me take one more look at this before I go in. Somewhere in Europe. Okay, so France maybe. Sweden because of that Finland guess. Britain. Norway. Maybe it's Norway. I'm actually going to let 1 or 2 more guesses come in here because... yep. We are struggling with this view of the trees. Okay, so we only have 1 more spot available left. I'm going to go Norway. I think it's more likely with the other 2 incorrect guesses. And let's see what it was. Could it be Canada as well, I suppose, with the USA guess here? Well, I'll pan around. Why not? So yellow number plate. This should be then... oh, okay. So we were in Denmark, I guess? No, Netherlands, of course, Netherlands. My Danish and Dutch language have not been on par today. Well, let's get back into it. And we have a sectioned pole. But is this a Brazilian one or a Ecuadorian one? I feel like we're actually... ooh. Or are we actually just over in Peru? I mean, in Portugal. I feel like this is Brazil, but it could be Ecuador with these poles. So let's just wait and see what the first guess is, shall we? There's no need to waste the first guess. But I think there might be some Spanish on that sign. Interesting shaped plate. A 50-50 between Colombia and another nation. So if that is the case, then I think Brazil is pretty safe, and it should be Ecuador if it's not. So yeah, it's Ecuador. Yeah, so these ladder poles are actually found in Ecuador as well, but they're kind of a bit rarer over there, I think. Okay, so we are through to the next round. Seems like most people ended up getting it. Or not, yeah, most. We got 6 people through. This one kind of looks like Ghana or Nigeria. But it could be somewhere in Asia. I'm going to go Ghana just in case it's the Ghana tape. Even though I think this has a good shot of being Nigeria. Okay, it is Ghana. So off the bat, we get the correct answer. Me and Geoguessr through. Always happy to get Ghana without the tape, because obviously right down here you can see that this piece of tape is basically only in Ghana and makes Ghana one of the easiest countries in all of Geoguessr if you're not playing NMPZ. But yes, 5 people getting through, all makes sense. And here we have long number plates, but do they have a blue strip is what I'm asking myself. They should do. I think they do here. So now, other clues. Yeah, this could be anywhere Lithuania right down to Southern Europe, in my opinion. Maybe I am kind of feeling a Baltic guess here. Okay, Spain was guessed. So maybe, because it's a Romance language, it could be Romania. No, not Romania. Why is he guessing Spain, is the question, because this doesn't look like Portugal. Nor does it really look like Italy, although we do have a French car here. Not really sure what I think here. We have a bunch of French cars, so maybe it is France. No? Okay. I mean, I didn't think it looked like France architecture-wise, but yeah, it's 1, 2, 3 French cars here. So my initial thought, as I said, was that a holy pole? Could this be Poland? You know what? Poland's my next best guess, I think. I'm going to go for it. No. So what was it? Let's find out. So let's take a look around here. It was Hungary. Okay. And I think we'll do one more for the video. Hasn't been going too well since that first game, but no problem. Okay, we are in a game. Had to drop divisions here, so we are playing with mostly bronze leagues, so there's no excuse for losing this one, if I do. And we have a wide blur here and some German language, so this is quite simply going to be Germany. And I would be quite happy to bet my house on it or something. Yeah, just Germany. So there you go. This is a typical German scene. Einfahrt, Ausfahrt. Okay, so Rory and Volts are really struggling with this one. We have an Algeria and... what is that? I can't remember what the other one is there. Italy, no. Okay, they're both out. Clearly some newer players here in this lower division. This one, we have front plates. So I'm thinking this one kind of looks like Ecuador. Actually, I think it is Ecuador, because if you look over here, you can see that one of the taxis has an orange number plate. So let's stunt on everyone in the bronze division by guessing Ecuador here. And it is correct. It is correct. Great. I think the bronze leaguers are going to have a struggle with Ecuador. They normally do. And a Japan guess coming in. Can you believe it? Okay, so it seems like by process of elimination and a lot of Asian guesses, we made it through to the next one with 5 people, which is probably more than I expected. We're in a Cyrillic-speaking country this time. And I can't tell if there's any of the Russia-unique letters here. I don't think it's Russia, but I'm going to guess there first, because that's what probably everyone else will guess. It's not Russia, so it should be Ukraine or Bulgaria here. And I'll just let people guess one or the other. So yeah, it should be Bulgaria then. Nice. Okay, so it seems like Will might not be able to get it. A Singapore guess again. Not really sure what that's about, but anyway. We are down to the final 3, and we have an easy Japan. It's low camera, and we have the Japanese writing, and the Japanese markings on the pole, and blue roofs. This is all 100% Japanese. No other country that it could be. And, of course, a vending machine as well. So, we've gotten a bit of an Olympic round here, and everyone will get it, I'm confident. Peter does not get it, though. Okay, so we've got kind of a patchy road here. This one's interesting. Feels like Southern or Eastern Europe. Your mum says hi. He has a locked guess. I think that this might be Italy, so I might go for Italy here. Will I get it in on time? It's not Italy, so it should be... Well, he sees his 50-50, and it was either Serbia or this nation. So I'm thinking Croatia is possible here. And no, it's not Croatia. So another country that's 50-50 for Serbia. Perhaps Romania. Yeah, I think that would fit with the landscape as well. And it will be. Yes, let's go. So we managed to beat the Bronze Leaguers. He lost out on his 50-50 using it so early. And we win another game to end out the video. Not the highest skill game, I will happily admit. But it's nice to always win one with no moving, panning, or zooming. So that is it for the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe. We're going very well. We're trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. So if you'd like to help me do that, please do consider subscribing. And yeah, I'll see you in a video tomorrow. So, catch you later.